We go now to the urgent debt ceiling showdown. If President Biden and Republicans cannot reach a compromise by the summer, it'll trigger an unprecedented national default on the debt, and the economy will tank.
Yeah, we need bipartisan support here. Speaker Kevin McCarthy demanding huge spending cuts in exchange for lifting the debt ceiling, though he hasn't announced a specific budget plan so far. President Biden has made the first move, releasing his budget that would cut the deficit by raising taxes on the rich. White House correspondent Allison Harris breaking down the proposal and how Republicans are reacting to all of this. Allison.
Good morning, Adrienne. President Biden is touting that his budget would trim $3 trillion in deficits over the next decade. But even trimming trillions hardly makes an impact on this country's debt, which the White House itself estimates would swell from $33 trillion this year to $51 trillion over a decade. The Biden administration has already shaved $1.7 trillion off of the deficit. And even still, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell is warning in testimony on Capitol Hill this week that the U.S. is on a path where the debt is growing substantially faster than the economy. And he says that this is just unsustainable. And that's exactly why House Republicans, led by Speaker Kevin McCarthy, insist that there have to be significant reductions in spending. But they have yet to come up with a cohesive plan or even an exact date for when we should expect to see their budget, to see which programs they would like to see cut. The president and Speaker McCarthy met on the debt limit on February 1st, and they seemed somewhat surprisingly optimistic coming out of the West Wing. Now, there isn't an exact drop-dead date from the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen on when exactly the U.S. could default, but the general timeline of summer is drawing near every single day. President Biden using this moment to ramp up his attacks on Republicans, calling them out on not yet producing their plan.
Well, we'll see what the budget is. I'm ready to meet him tomorrow if he shows me his budget.
The president's $6.8 trillion budget is proposed to be paid for by raising taxes on Americans making $400,000 and more a year, imposing a minimum tax on billionaires, and also raising the corporate tax rate. One of the things that I'm watching for on this, guys, is whether these different factions within the Republican Party can even come together in agreement on a budget. We all remember what happened during the speaker vote. Today, in about an hour, you're going to hear from the House Freedom Caucus on the things that they would like to see cut in a budget. But it'll be interesting to see if there are other Republicans who are in agreement with them and whether they can even come together.
All right. Isn't that this typical story? Thank you, Allison. We'll expect some more drama. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.